Welcome back, everybody, to the world of Wraith. I got with you guys a not financial advice video today. Pretty much Nat season is over, I believe. The market moved a lot from Super Slam, and Slippy looks like it's doing pretty good. So let's get right into the market. Nothing crazy. Conqueror, it's going down slowly, about 30 bucks. If you guys aren't itching to play a pirate, I think you can just wait. This could definitely be like a $20 card, maybe. Rainbow foils about 30s, and I think the extended arts are like close to 80 or so. Death threats, same thing. It's just slowly going down to 60. I think this was like around 90 at one point. I'm still looking for mine. Sometimes I'm a little too cautious and I just really want to get the cheapest price. But, let's say Gravy Bone starts doing really good again. This could just go back up. Yeah, tough to say. I'm going to try to wait it out, see if I can get a nice deal on one. But this is not a bad price for a super strong legendary chess piece. Diamond Amulet is going completely bananas. 80 bucks for one of Majestics. I don't even know if Gravy Bones is still playing this. Obviously, it's like designed for him, but 80 bucks is kind of crazy. So I would skip out on this for now. Golden Tipple, all versions of the gold foiling are completely up. 50 bucks for the red. Yellow is pretty much $50 as well. And the blue, there's only 3 listings, but it's about 33. So yeah, this is probably going to be a $50 card soon enough once these go. I think this is one of the best cards in Gravy Bones, and this is the highest rarity versions of it. So nothing crazy. The Marvel Assassin Arachnes, I think this is their stable price. We're past the Haunted. We're on to a new set. There's not going to be a lot of people opening the Haunted anymore, as far as I believe. So I think this is going to be pretty much the price that these Marvels are going to hover at. And soon enough, once these get bought out, I think it'll be kind of like the Marvels from Port de Mistvale, where they'll just slowly go up over time. Now it is a little different since Arachne Marionette is a hero that can LL. So these cards will LL as well, unlike the Chi that's always going to be around. But if you're interested in getting them, I think this is like a comfortable price. I wouldn't buy the Marvels for this much, but I think this is what they're going to be around. We got the Steinback, or Redback I should say, pretty much 50 bucks. Orb Weaver, a little under 40. Tarantula, about 30. Wow. Okay, this is a Japanese one. So more like 55. Very few listings on Tarantula, which is kind of surprising. I don't know how much heavily played is, but maybe they should put a picture up. 25 is not bad, but who knows how heavily played looks. Funnel Web, about 30, 32. There's only 12 on the market, so that's pretty low too. Trapdoor, about 25 for the Japanese, then like 28-ish. So not bad for some of them. Some of them are pretty cheap. Like Trapdoor, I would try to pick up. But like I said, it's something that can LL, and I don't know. I don't know how these demi heroes will work with the Living Legend system. Like, will the second Marionette also use these Agents of Chaos? Who knows? Next up, Pain on the Backside. This has been seen play in some Syndra lists. I think Pudding Tam won his nationals with it, and I think this was on the Syndra list. So pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of just like a 0 for 4 if it hits, 0 for 3 if it doesn't hit. About 15-ish bucks. I think this has been hovering around this price, so this is not too bad. If you've been wanting to pick this up, I think it's better to get it sooner than later. This is an Assassin Majestic. As always, those go crazy. But not only is this Assassin, it's also a Ninja card, so I can easily see this being like a $20 card in the future. There's one rainbow foil here for 15. Probably a good pickup. Another one. So maybe if you want to pick up these rainbows, these are pretty good. More assassin stuff. Like I said, Slippy has been doing really good. Infiltrate, one of his best cards, about 7-8 bucks. Not a bad price. There was a time where these were like pretty high. So this for the non-foil is good. About 8 bucks. Even the rainbow foils, I mean, I'd probably just get the rainbow foils. Not that much of a difference. And you're getting a nice foil version. Concealed Blade, I would skip on this, but maybe if you have some, it's a good time to sell them. I don't know why this card has always been so high. I think a lot of people have been trying to get it to work, including me. There's even times where I've tried to use this, but I just don't. I mean, it's a blue block 3, so at worst it's that, which is pretty good. But its actual effect, maybe in the future, I can see play. I would try to like trade for these if you want them, but if you have like extras, I think it's a good time to sell. Spreading Plague with the Guardian Mastery set coming out, along with Super Slam, Brutes and Guardians, I think block pretty well, and they have a pretty good fridge. So if you're an Assassin player, I think this is really good for the next meta. I mean, if you're just giving them, there's been times where I've played this and given them like 3 Blood Rot Blood Rot Pox tokens. They can get a lot of value. I mean, sometimes you can even give them 4 on crazy. You know, when you're like doing a bunch of reactions and they got defense reactions. This is pretty good. I mean, it's one of the Assassin Majestics that's on the lower end. But as always, I tell you guys, yo, these Assassin Majestics can go crazy. So definitely buy this if you're an Assassin player. It's pretty cheap right now. Next up, Bonds. With New being gone, she was definitely the best Bonds user. But this is just one of the blue Majestic Assassin staples. I don't think this is ever going to get cheaper. Look at this, 143 sold it in the last month. Let me check out the rainbow foils. A little bit more, but it's probably worth the price difference if you care about foiling it out. Again, one of the best blue Assassin Majestics, so don't think it's going to get any lower anytime soon. Persuasive is on the exact same like note. It's one of the best blue Majestics. Rainbow foils a little bit more. But if you've been waiting for Assassin to get cheaper or something, it's probably not. It's a fan favorite. I feel like when an Assassin leaves, a new one just comes, like New left. And here we have Slippy. Now Marionette's also kind of there, but I think Slippy's just better. Surgical, I never thought I'd see the day that this card would get so cheap. When I came into the game, this was like short printed in Dynasty due to an error. And these were like maybe like 20, 30, and now they're like $7. I'm pretty sure contract will be coming back. I know they said it's not going to be exactly like this that makes silver. Kind of like the Haunted, we had 2 contract cards that let you draw. So I do think in the future we'll see more contract support. And this can easily just go up. So if you're an Assassin player and you don't have your own, I mean, I get it, because this isn't really seen playing the current Assassins. But I would pick them up. $7 for a great blue. It's one of my favorite cards. So I would advise getting it if you're an Assassin player. If not, then I don't know. Codex of Frailty, guys. I keep telling you guys, pick this up. It's super cheap. I remember this was like basically a $100 card before I got its reprint. Right now it's super low, so I'm gonna sound like a broken record. If you don't have yours, pick it up. It's so cheap. They're so close, the OG or the reprint. So just pick whatever art you like. 35, 40, yeah. It's a pretty good price for a super strong M. And it's not only Assassins, it's also for Rangers. Dual Threat, I've been talking about this card for a while now. I think it was about $5 last time I talked. It's about 8, 9. So with Ira, I think it's going to be amazing. Don't know how much higher it'll get. This can go to 15, or this can just stay around this price. Being able to swing your Edge of Autumn, and then her arm piece banishes it and brings it back, and then swing it again. It's going to be pretty good. But along with that, we have a Searcher for Whirling Mist Blossom. So being able to pump this up to 5 is going to be really good. And Prismatic Lane Line as well. Seems like some of the Ira blues could get some nice value with this. Being able to pump your Whirling Mist Blossom could also be pretty interesting. I mean, I think Gravy's seeing this. I think they're playing this, so this is going pretty bananas. But I'm not saying Ira will 100% play this. I'm just saying the fact that you can tutor out Whirling Mist Blossom gives you a lot of options to, play certain cards. And the Ira blues, there's like a Majestic Blue she got in the Armory deck that's pretty good. So maybe he'll see plays with this. This is pretty high, but I don't know if this will be getting cheaper anytime soon. It is just a generic action, and generics in this game are often pretty valuable. Edge of Autumn, Rainbow Foil is about $6, and then Gold Foil is like 140, probably 150 after tax and shipping and all that. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. The Ira promo, I'm not sure how they're gonna do the armory deck, but this rainbow foil is pretty cheap, $2, $3. So if you kind of want to bling it out, you know the options here. Blood Splatter Vest. As much as Edge of Autumn support as Ira's getting, I'm wondering if other people are just gonna ignore it and build around Kadachi's. Definitely could be a possibility. Blood Splatter Vest about $60-ish more or less, slowly going to 68. Great chest piece, great legendary. I think it's gonna hover around this price, so if you're looking to pick one up, probably maybe like if you can get it for $50, it's a good little deal. Quick dodge flexors have gone to the fucking moon. This is crazy. 12 listings, 180. I think at one point these were like $80, but now they're seeing a good amount of play. I think Gravy Bone plays them into Syndra, and they're generic. I think right now you just gotta wait. I don't think it's okay to pick it up at this price unless you're going to like Singapore or something. Let's see. Yeah, not too long ago, look, they were like 100. I would wait for it to cool off if you don't have yours, but it could just be never cooling off and it could just stay around this price. Crown of Providence, same deal, around 180. The legendary generics are so powerful, but last month, yeah, about 120. That's why I'm telling you guys, pick these up early, because generic cards in this game can just skyrocket, especially generic legendary equipment. Alluvian Constellas, legendary wizard chest. I think wizards are getting more. I think Elsa is trying to make them more part of like the ecosystem of competitive Flesh and Blood. Like Kano has his formats where he's in and out, but I think with Verdance and Acilio, I think they're just gonna be around, and I think having this for the weird wizard mirror match, it's gonna be pretty good. I think around when Rosetta gonna announce, this was like 35, so 20 for all the wizard players. Probably good time to pick it up if you don't have your own copy. Let's see the cold foils. Wow, cold foil 30. Yeah, wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, just get the cold foil, honestly. Grasp of the Arknight. Florian's down bad, my boy. I'm crying for him. Vincent looks like she's doing a little sun, but I think she doesn't even run Grasp most of the time. So a little under 100 for Grasp of the Arknight. I mean, it's a good time to pick it up if you missed out on Rune Blades. Don't feel bad picking it up for this price. This is one of the best equipment in the game, and it will definitely see play in the future, maybe even in the new Aurora. History pack about 65-ish, a little over. So if you missed out and you didn't get a Grasp for a good deal before Rosetta, I think right around now is not a bad time to pick it up. Spinal Crush, about 6, 8, slowly going to 10. I don't know if the new Guardian will play this, at least the 5 intellect one, but this is an all-time staple, so if you're looking forward to Guardians, just make sure you have your playset just in case. Rock, after the crazy buyout, Rock settled around $8 to $10 more or less. Here's pocket picks with 10 of them for about $9. I think the new Brute is just pretty hyped. People are excited. This is a really good weapon, and we finally have a hero that can use it. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can't say pick it up. I can't say don't pick it up. Do whatever you want to do. Make your own decision. Wrecker Romp has been going absolutely bananas. One listing for about 74. I'm sorry, 74. 74 and 90. I think this was a Team Covenant promo for heavy hitters. So if you have this is probably a great time to sell. So yeah, and if you don't have them, I would not recommend picking them up for this much. But this artwork is absolutely insane. So to each their own. Rounds the Ancients, the new Guardian, I think is going to be able to play this. Half of 0 is still 0, and it's going to get all the buffs. 5 intellect Guardian sounds pretty cool. I think Rounds the Ancients have been going up just a little bit. 151 sold the last 3 months. Let's see. Yeah, some have been selling. I think the new Goldmane will definitely love this card. So if you're excited for him, I would pick this up sooner than later. Ripple Away, with all these new toughness, confidence tokens, there's definitely going to be cards that make it, that are making tokens, auras. So I think Ripple Away could go up, especially if 2 or more of the new heroes start going crazy. Also, this is pretty good against Puffin if you're, if they're making golden cogs with their card effects and you just ripple it away. It's pretty good. Now, this has been like $20 at one point. Right now it's pretty cheap, which is why I'm saying, like, if you don't own it, I think it's a good time to get it. Let's check out the rainbow foils. Rainbow foils double the price, so yeah, probably okay if you just want to get your playset of non-foils. Bipocs, I thought was interesting. Half of one is one, if you round it up. So I'm not exactly sure if the new gold main guy will play this. Also, the new KO with this and a blue, if they have the vigor, they could turn it into a 6 attack. I thought it was something interesting. I don't think that'll be in the final builds for these heroes, but it's something cute and cheeky you can do. But Bipocs is basically $2, $3. Yeah, I remember this was being used in Benji when I was playing Blitz, so that's so crazy. But if you like Bipocs, just something I wanted to point out. Could see play, who really knows? It's a pretty cool card. Well, that wraps it up for today, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button down below, and let me know what heroes you're excited for in the next set, Super Slam. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.